Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to... That's right, I'm stealing your fucking thunder. Welcome to the Under the Ring podcast.
Ha! I can mute you, goddammit. You forgot I got power. Bitch.
All three of us got power, damn it.
It's me, it's the GREG, yada, yada, yada. Joined, of course, by the man himself, Kendrade the Cleaner.
Let's get it, folks. Let's get it. I'm excited.
We have lots to talk about today, man. We just saw some pretty crazy ass news. Holy shit. Holy shit. We're going to start with that. Also joined, of course, my forever rival, Matty DeLuther King, holding a belt he'll never truly get again.
I am forever the IC champion, and this is my IC championship, this Winged Eagle belt.
Well,
fuck yeah.
Well, at least you have something to hold on to, because I don't got shit.
This beautiful Winged Eagle belt that I was able to get off of eBay for only $170.
Only that much.
Yes, only that much. And look at the shirt. This is the cool shirt I was telling y'all about.
Oh, you got a stone cold killer on your shirt.
Man, Ken in Barbie style.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
And coming soon to the t-shirt collection, Mongo, you're gonna like this one. It was a Valentine's Day special. Billy and Chuck. I'm getting a Billy and Chuck t-shirt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Woo!
Where you look
so
good to me.
That song did not feel that hard for that team. That shit was ridiculous. And that was
Enrico, man. Rico. Yes. At the wedding, when he finally said, dude, we're not gay. What?
Dude, this was just this. I thought we were just going along with it. We're not getting married. Oh my god.
That's how you know I'm a real Billy Gunn fan. I like Billy Gunn through all those phases.
Listen,
look,
Billy and Chuck was the shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
now,
plain and simple.
Chuck after Billy kind of sucked. Billy and Chuck was good. Yeah, exactly. Came on that damn motorcycle, looking like Slash. It wasn't a good look.
Not at all,
folks. We got a busy show. We got a lot to talk about. Just breaking officially from TNA themselves, they have signed former MLW champion Alex Hammerstone.
Look at them. Still
bravo on the pickup, TNA. But I'm not giving you credit because that's a Scotty D move. That giving you credit for that is like giving Steve Kerr credit for the Warriors' first championship after Mark Jackson put that team together. There, I said it. And what, folks? And what? Mark Jackson put that team together and they let his ass go. And then the very next year they won the fucking championship as if Steve Kerr knew how to be a goddamn coach. So I'm calling this right now. TNA, this ain't y'all. This is a Scotty D move. Scotty D put this in play because Scotty D had Hammerstone fighting Josh Alexander on his quote-unquote last pay-per-view that he was in charge of, which is why Hammerstone decided to come over here. So TNA, y'all not getting no fucking no bravos to y'all for that shit. That's a Scotty D move. And y'all complained about Scotty D wanting to spend money. And I know Hammerstone ass wasn't fucking cheap.
Hell no. You know Hammerstone that's gotta be near a 7-figure deal for Hammerstone.
I agree.
Easily.
I agree with Kenny because all this is a Scotty D move. All this does for TNA just proves whoever that new guy is, he's a terrific closer. You're able to close this deal. You're a good closer. I'll give you that. Y'all were able to close this deal because if anything, he could have been like, "Oh, Scotty D gone, I'm gone." But y'all are able to keep him in the building. Either y'all opened up the checkbook, y'all did something that y'all told a lie either way. Y'all opened up the checkbook it for the same thing that y'all fired Scott D'Amore for. So that just tells us y'all wanted to get rid of Scott D'Amore for any reason. Y'all were looking for a reason to get rid of him because you just opened your wallet for a top superstar.
Exactly. This literally is all about. Y'all literally proved that y'all were just being some whiny bitches that were mad that y'all weren't the face of the fucking company. That's what y'all just fucking proved. Y'all weren't getting credit. Y'all proved that y'all were being whiny bitches.
Y'all some Jerry Jones ass bitches. Y'all got rid of Jimmy Johnson. Y'all some Jimmy.
Right.
Hammerstone.
What I got? They're right. I don't got
it. She said that.
This new dude is Barry Switzer. He just picking up the pieces. He just picking up the pieces.
Like I don't have to add anything to add because they already said all the correct stuff.
This dude is Barry Switzer right now for the Cowboys. The people,
Steve Kerr for the Warriors. Like
they just told on themselves because they literally the main reason they told Scott D'Amore he needed to cut costs. He said cut costs. Well, shit, let me go to the bank and see if I can get some people to buy this. He had the people to buy it. They said, "Oh no, you fired. What you firing them for?"
Right.
Because, like Kitty said, they want the credit, not Scott D'Amore. Scott D'Amore was the face of TNA, not Anthem. It was just Anthem backed. They want Anthem presents TNA. Hey. We did it all.
Honestly, TNA, you're gonna have to sign another 3 people for me to believe that y'all can do something.
They over here trying. They acting like
because Hammerstone and whoever comes in after Hammerstone, I can guarantee you was in talks with Scotty D before y'all close the deal, like Matt just said. Y'all gonna have to sign like 3 legit people before I decide that I believe in y'all.
And we're getting Hammer versus Josh 2 at the next.
See, look at that
pay-per-view. Look at that. Yeah, no, I mean y'all are right. Y'all are 100% right. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Right now, we're still dealing with the things that Scott D'Amore has built. We will see what goes on moving forward. But regardless,
yes, Mongo enjoys almonds.
I got a bag of pistachios right here, actually. So I mean, I'm not going to deny that I do like pistachios.
Pistachios are hard.
And it's a bag of the ones that are already at the shell. You know, you can just good shit.
That.
A good little salted pistachio is good. I ain't gonna hold you.
Absolutely.
I like the salt and pepper ones. Those low key. I thought they were nasty, but those low key go hard.
Y'all ever have like the was it the Cajun seasoned pistachio?
I was just getting ready to say that the ones with the little spice on it.
Yeah.
All right, we went off topic.
Look at us here turn the podcast into a nutshell. All right. Anyway, so TNA gets a great signing there again. Like y'all said, not really giving them credit on that one. That was all Scott.
Right.
Speaking of more signing news, it's not officially signed yet, but Tama Tonga, we already mentioned before. Tama Tonga is on his way to the WWE. Kenny's got another twin over at Titan Towers.
Yeah, all of Kenny's alter egos are leaving their old companies and just coming over to WWE.
We got Kendrade Almas. We got Tama Tonga. I mean, good God.
Meanwhile, you got every variation of me that is Samoan almost, all in the bloodline. You have Matty Reigns. You have The Rock to Stone Cold to Mongo Stone Cold. So he's there. And then you got Jimmy Uso, who is also me. Then you just got Solo, who is anybody. That's why I just called him.
Nobody wants to be Solo yet. We're still not sure.
They're the Maddie line. That's why I just called him. It's the Maddie line.
But yeah, no, Tama, fantastic get for the WWE.
Awesome.
Good Lord.
Already.
I said it when we found out about it earlier this week. I didn't think it was going to be him going. I thought he was going to go to AEW.
Here's a confession time.
God!
I
mean about Mustafa Ali, Kenny. I see.
Yeah, that hairline is fucked up.
He got the flat line and then it's boop.
That hairline goes back farther than mine does. That's not good. That's not.
That hairline is fucked up. Wait till you see Kushida's haircut. Wait till you see Kushida's haircut.
Kushida always has weird shit.
No. Wait till you see this shit. Wait till you see this shit. But
I bet you got the same barber as you.
I don't even know. I don't even think Big E Barber can fuck up shit like that. That's just horrible. That's just horrible. But confession time. I was a fan of Tama Tonga's for at least 6 to 8 months before I seen one match of his. Just off of promos and him talking shit on Twitter made me a complete fan.
Right.
Made me a complete fan. Before I even saw my very first Tama Tonga match, I was a complete fan just off of him talking shit. So he's already mic ready. He's already mic ready.
Oh man, because everybody been talking about AJ this, AJ that. Man, fuck all that. We about to have Finn and Tama together again. Okay,
Matt. That's a perfect segue to what I brought up in the chat when I asked where would Tama Tonga go if what would you do with him as far as story wise? Could you just have him put the original Bullet Club back together, or do you throw him in the Bloodline story? That's when I came up with the theory of you technically have him do both. Eventually, Rock is going to separate away from Roman, so we're going to have that type of beef with each other. Rock versus Roman, okay? Roman has his henchmen. He has Solo, he has Jimmy, and eventually, brothers make up after they fight. Eventually, Jay's going to come back over to the Bloodline.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jay's going to come back over to the Bloodline. Rock technically doesn't have an army. He can have Tama be his hitman to go out and get the Bullet Club to be his army. So now you got the Rock with the Bullet Club behind him against Roman with the OG bloodline.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that as like Rock says, "Hey Solo, I need you to gather us up an army. You need to get somebody, hire someone, then boom, here's Tama." And then Tama slowly, everybody's like, "Oh shoot, that's Tama Tonga." Judgment Day is probably on their last leg or falling apart. Finn, he sees Finn be like, "You know what it is."
He'll look at Finn and be like, "I see you've been over here playing with amateurs. Are you ready to come back to the real boys? Let me know."
Right.
That's some shit Tama would say in front of Priest, in front of JD, in front of Dom. I see you've been playing with amateurs over here.
And then if they really want to get it popping, let the club win the daggone tag title. And then you see Finn and Tama Tonga pop up or something. You see Tama Tonga pop up. Slowly but surely, the club is in NXT. They've already won, and they're going on a little run of successfully defending these tag titles because, like me and Mongo said earlier this week, that tag division is garbage. So they kind of, if the club won and kind of just had a run with those titles, it would make sense because nobody is really ready for those titles after the War Dolls drop them. Like
Right. They really aren't.
So
Like,
if the club
your next tag team up is Anafi and Blade, and like they're
they
good,
keep
but
them.
They don't have the wins yet to really.
Yeah,
Right.
they keep setting them every time someone new pops up. They're the team that gets that team ready. And like so let the club go roughshod, and then have the Bullet Club reform as like kind of like how the Shield popped up. They're agents for the Bloodline. They are the Rock's army.
mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, real quick side note. Not only that, but the former tag champions are no longer doing tag team shit because of the Don going after the NXT championship. So joining us also, unfortunately,
Bitch ass nigga.
reigning champion.
You know what? Yo.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? I like that.
What? Raw! Raw!
Who do you think you are?
Hey!
Go.
Right. I'm fucking am. And I am the champ. God damn it.
Exactly. I am the champ. The forever champ.
Well, unfortunately for you, Mike, you got a big ass card to defend against. So good luck with that.
Let's get it. Hey.
You ain't watched AEW in 6 years. It's only been out for 4.
Oh my god! I just saw
that old.
I just saw Kushida's haircut.
Oh, see? I told you. I told you.
Yep, y'all talking about The Rock and having his thing. The Rock has added a ton of trademarks to his little portfolio as of today.
Man, I saw that just half an hour before we got on, and I was like, somebody don't mention this.
Most of them are his like old catchphrases, but here we go. This is the full list.
Yeah, sue us. Come on.
So somebody count this out for me. We got Rocky Maivia.
1.
Team Corporate.
2.
Rock Nation.
3.
The Nation.
4.
Candy Ass.
5.
The Blue Chipper.
6.
The People's Champion.
7.
The Great One.
8.
Team Bring It.
9.
The Rock Just Bring It.
10. That's Vince Young.
The People's Elbow.
11.
Finally, The Rock has come back too.
12. Good Lord, that's long.
It doesn't matter what.
13.
Blue Hell.
14. All right, Blue Hell. Tighten up.
The Millions and the Millions.
15.
Rockpocalypse.
16.
Project Rock.
17. Ryan Tannehill.
Last but not least, the most electrifying man in sport and entertainment.
18. Shout out Peyton Man. He's still Tennessee though.
Basically, that man is taking over.
This man got the board of directors spot, got his trademark of the name The Rock back, and said, you know what? Fuck it. Everything that is mine and all the shit that y'all have talked shit about me, like Rockpocalypse, he trademarked it because Rockpocalypse is something that people have probably talked. We've said that on Twitter because he's in everything. So he, like Patty said, he literally trademarked his whole career.
Smart. That's smart. That's smart.
I think he's going to be around on TV for a lot longer than we're originally anticipating.
This motherfucker might really run for president.
I mean, damn.
He might really run for president, yo. Like, all jokes aside. This motherfucker might really... Depending upon what he's talking, I might vote Dwayne.
When I said Rock was back, I was not expecting all of this. Because this corporate rock is not really corporate rock. It's like corporate Hollywood rock, slightly.
Right, because remember I called it. I was like, oh shit, they done brought Versace vest rock back out. Oh, they done fucked up now. Me and Matt was in the chat like,
you called it. I was just like, oh shit.
They done brought Versace rock back out. Ooh, that man about to talk mucho shit. Somebody feelings getting hurt.
And apparently he's going to SmackDown the next 3 SmackDowns.
Y'all see
his ass is just sticking around.
Y'all see the new Rock t-shirt though?
Oh yeah, it's the Batman Robin.
Yeah, it's him slapping Cody.
Mm-hmm. We're not crybabies. You are a crybaby. That's a terrible shirt, I think.
It's
not only is that stupid, but that is a meme 8 years old. It's an 8. Like they're not with the times at all.
You know what? I'm still gonna buy it because I like it. And I'm still gonna buy it because it's that fucking corny. So I do like it.
It's gonna make mucho bucks. It absolutely will make a ton of money. I'm just saying, y'all are again.
It got mine already. It got mine.
That's why I bought a Billy and Chuck shirt.
While Tama Tonga is on his way to the WWE, there's another name that has yet to re-sign, and that is Drew McIntyre. Rumors went around earlier this week that Drew had officially signed back with the company. Not the case. Drew is still not signed that paper, which is smart on his part because right now that man is quickly rising to the top of the promotion as one of the most popular people on the roster.
He is the MVP.
He is the MVP of Raw right now over anybody, including Cody. He's the best they got right now.
He has all the things in his favor. You want me to resign? Give me the belt. That's what it boils down to.
And he's in a unique position where he's not even a face or a heel. He is legit the only tweener they have that is just making it work. And he is getting in fights with everybody. That man is fighting everyone.
And
he's gonna call you a bitch. He's gonna call you a bitch, meme about you, and then punch you in the face. That's what he does.
And they put themselves into this corner with all of this. So it's like, yo, there's your next champion. Here's your next champion. Here's your next champion.
It's
not him, it's Breeze.
Both companies have kind of booked themselves into a corner where as far as their champion and who should be champion. Like WWE and AEW. Like last night proved everything that I was saying before. Like, yo, Samoa Joe is the goddamn greatest champ. That promo he cut last night was what you have a champion cut. Like, oh, I hear you talk about this. That's nice. Fuck both of y'all. I'm the champ. I'm gonna whip both of y'all asses, and that's the end of it. Plain and simple. And then Swerve's come back to that. Swerve's promo was I kind of feel bad for AEW when it comes down to them too. Like you don't
want to take up Joe early. You don't want to take up Joe early, but Swerve is white hot. That man is on fire.
And that's what happened. What you call it with Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is on fire, and supposedly Punk is being advertised for the Mania before Raw. So we all know what that means. Oh, exactly. It's the greatest thing. It's the greatest thing.
Yeah, I was gonna originally say who loses in that match, who gets pinned, and I'm like, we're all gonna pick Hangman. So I don't know why that's a tiebreaker.
I've never seen Black Fire.
The hottest of fires.
Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. That's
if I see black, that's smoke.
Right.
My bad.
If I see a goddamn actual flame that is black, that's the devil. We need some goddamn holy water to throw on that shit because ain't regular water bring that out. Plain and simple. Right.
That's Thanos. Real life.
Like, that is.
This dude
Call
say
an
about the
Avenger,
devil,
something.
all them.
Right.
New
Somebody.
tagline. If I see black fire, I am running for the.
That's someone fucking with Annabelle or summoning a demon. I don't want to deal with that shit. I know.
Right. Not one bit. Not one bit. Not
Nah.
one bit. Not one bit.
Yeah.
You know
If
what?
I'm
Not
by
one
that,
bit.
I'm screwed.
You know what?
so.
Think of look at Hocus Pocus. Didn't that fucking candle flame turn black? And that's how them old
Yep.
heifers came back. See?
Mhm.
That's why you don't fuck with
Learn.
black fire.
Learn your lesson. Learn the lesson.
Exactly.
If I'm saying run away,
One time when white
away.
is right. The one time
Right.
when only time when white is right.
If the white boy is telling you to run away,
I don't
run
know,
away.
not only time, but you know we'll do that later. But anyway, so yeah, Drew is not resigned yet. He's obviously gonna get a big ass contract. I mean, good God, he might finally.
billion TRDs.
I don't know what his contract was before, but I think he was near or at seven figures. But I don't.
Yeah,
it wasn't
he was
anywhere near. Yeah, but he better be getting more than that because holy shit.
Here's the thing.
I know this year he was a draft steal. So for all the shit he doing now, I don't even remember where I picked him, but it was late. It was somewhere late we picked him. So
I think we had like 7 rounds.
He earned his contract.
We were like on the back half of the rounds when you got him. I think it's because we all kind of forgot that he wasn't already picked. I know that's what I was like. Right. Wait, he wasn't picked already. Shit.
That sounds about right. We've done that plenty of times during the draft. Match come in the chat and be like, "Yeah, we picked up this person in this round." What? When the fuck was they available? How did that happen?
I'll be quiet, but when I see steals, when I see a steal, I just shut up and be like, pick him.
Yeah. But Drew is on fire. So the thing about it is, you kind of have to. If you're not going to give him the belt, then the amount of money you're going to have to give him to stay is going to be ridiculous. So
the only thing about him getting the belt is I think he wants to take a little break after Mania. I think somebody in his family died recently. Might have been his dad. And he kind of wants to have some family time. So he might not win it, or he might and then be gone for a few weeks. We'll see what happens.
Well, if that's the case, what he could do is he could always say after he wins it, "Yeah, I went back to my country to party like the way I should party, after winning the belt. So now I'm back." And I'm like,
got so drunk I forgot to come to work. Hey,
guys, that got so drunk I missed the flight back home, and I just had to stay for a little bit. Like, it can work if they do something like that. Listen, we don't even. That's something that shall not be named. Cash in just the cash in briefcase is Voldemort. All right, it shall not be named, no matter who has it, when they have it, or how they have it.
Speaking of folks that Kenny didn't want to be named, we have more news on the return that we saw at NXT this week. That's right.
My God!
Sean Spears is the Three Faces vignette mystery man, and apparently was signed, according to I believe it's Fightful, well before those vignettes aired. So it seems like those vignettes were always for him.
And
the bad part about it, I was hyped about those vignettes. Ridge came out. He was talking. And the moment that junk interrupted him, I instantly knew. I ain't know who it was. They're about to attack Ridge. I don't care about this person because it's Ridge. Ridge is only down there because they're trying this whole rehab project. They successfully split him away from Pete Dunne and put Pete. They successfully split him from Butch, made him back to Pete Dunne, put him in a whole nother tag team with Tyler Bate, and gave him a whole new name as New Catch Republic. And Ridge has to find himself again without getting hurt and without hurting somebody. So instantly, whoever was interrupting him, I don't care about Ridge. So why should I care about the person that's attacking him? And then
When
find out
the fuck?
it's not Ty Dillinger,
Spears.
it's Sean Spears. When did he become a commodity?
When?
I'm with Kenny now. Why am I seeing Ty Dillinger, Sean Spears, and NXT? This dude is looking like Billy Madison in NXT right now.
Hey,
you left NXT. You went to the main roster. You got fired. You went to AEW. Where are you back at? Everybody else that left and came back, they on the main roster. You back in NXT. NXT? You
with
like
the newbie
70.
newbies. With the newbies.
Ciampa, gone. Gargano, gone. Finn, gone. Priest, gone. Here's time. I mean, oh, wait, your name's Sean.
They even called him the chairman. They even called him
He's
the
chairman now.
Yeah,
he's the chairman. So they're bringing his AEW gimmick. This is another. I'll tell you this. AEW is great at giving people gimmicks for them to come back to WWE with. Because Cody went to AEW, did all that, built AEW, and he's in WWE with his AEW gimmick. Sean Spears left, went to AEW, busted Cody's head open to the White Meat Show, literally, and he's in NXT, aka WWE. So shout out to AEW for giving people their gimmicks. Jade included.
Andrade
says a storm is coming. Andrade, that man coming out in the mask again. Thank you, AEW, for giving everybody their gimmicks to come back to WWE with.
Right.
Mask and the white suit.
Right. They gave it El Idolo. El Idolo is back, baby.
Look,
like if we are watching AEW, we're like, oh shoot, I know what you are.
Before I know you have a lot of work to say about this. Before we get into Sean himself, we mentioned it on Wednesday, but I want to say again, Matt, you said this is like the rehabilitation process for Ridge. Why the fuck did Ridge go out there and interrupt Lyra Valkyria and Tatum Paxley?
That was I hate when sometimes when they do those like time crunch like pass offs, they make sense. But Ridge just didn't make any sense at all because it was just like, why is Ridge here?
Right. Are you done?
Why?
Are you finished?
Ridge?
Are you done?
Are you done? I got something I gotta say. Are you done? Like
what?
Done? You couldn't.
Damn, you rude drunk bastard! Like you couldn't just.
I'm like, are we supposed to like Ridge? I'm like, if we're supposed to like Ridge, why is he being a dick to the women? To the women's champion of anybody. You ain't got no belt, my boy. You stay hurt, if anything. Are you finished? No.
Are you done? Can I talk now? No.
And then no, and that's why he got jumped. That's exactly why he got jumped. You be an ass, you get jumped by ass.
And then they catch Sean after he attacks him with a chair, and the lights are out except for one light that has Sean's half face in it, and that's what, oh my god, that's the chairman. After that, he walks out back to the parking lot, and Kenny's there praying, please let someone attack him in that parking lot. Please, somebody.
That's what you want a hole. You want a sinkhole to open up in the parking lot.
And this
motherfucker had the nerve I had on a vest with no shirt.
What was his reasoning behind attacking Ridge? I like Ridge. I just want Ridge to understand who he is. What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck did they get? Stop lying to yourself.
NXT 2.0. This is just NXT now. So this is NXT black, white, and gold with a neon belt. that just is there.
The
But
chick versus ass. Wow.
he over here to strike. He tried to bring NXT Black and Gold versus 2.0 feuds to life. Like, no, that shit
Bro.
dead and gone.
First of all, of all fucking people, we'll get to that
None
in a
of
second.
y'all
Cookies.
did.
We'll get to that in a second,
None.
Cookies, because we about to do predictions.
None of you. Y'all all tied. And then y'all tied. And then you tied again.
Sean Spears, of all people to pick to come into that spot that you could have, you could have actually repackaged somebody that was already on the roster into that.
I had a complete open mind to that whole vignette. I didn't know who it was because it was so mysterious. But when they showed that shot with the one spotlight on him, and I knew instantly, oh, that's Sean Spears. That's Ty Dillinger. I said instantly, like, oh, ass.
When he was holding that chair, the way he holds that chair, and we saw he had like a little bump on his head, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
Sean
my
Spears.
God.
Hey,
When
really?
they become a fucking hot.
Like,
Yo, I swear, if y'all could have seen me,
reasoning, I'm sure you. I'm pretty sure the reasoning is he has a school he runs with Breeze. Maybe they're all going to use him to help train.
listen, if we can get the fashion police back in WWE, it might be worth having Sean Spears there. If we can get my man Dango and Breeze back together so we can get fashion files, it might be worth it. We get Dango and Breeze versus Pretty Deadly. That's
oh yeah, that's
where it's at. That's where it's at, baby. Breezango versus Pretty Deadly. That's exactly where it's at. If we can get that, Sean Spears may be tolerable to get beat up in NXT.
I just don't.
But
if anything, all I see him.
They better not fucking put him. They better not put him in no type of title situation.
Oh, that's what they.
They better fucking not.
That's the NXT champion right there. That's the NXT champion.
That is what they're doing because the person who was that has graduated out of that. He is now one of my new favorites in NXT. He is the King of the Hill killer, Mr. Dijak. I loves me some Dijak now. Dijak went from doing all the jobs, but he has done enough jobs and beat enough ass to now, you got to take him seriously. So now, who gets to take that baton from him? One Sean Spears, who is just scary enough because he has a chair. He's the chairman, but you can beat his ass. But every so often, you just give him a win. Every so often, them chairs are deadly. Hell, they're deadly. He'll get one little win on somebody, maybe John Redcorn, maybe somebody like that. And then
where'd he go? Did Dijak kill him finally? Is that what happened?
Probably he did me a favor.
So yeah, Spears
got
is
rid
back.
Got rid of him and Joseph Griffin.
And what was what was essentially a pretty weak week from WWE after Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Motherfuckers was tired and injured.
They nailed it.
Couldn't do shit. That's what it was.
They nailed it all in this week. They said, "Fuck this, y'all saw that show. Y'all was up."
Oh no, Reggie. Reggie, no.
The chair goes to Wakanda. Oh my god.
No.
He instantly is in North American title contention just because he is old. He don't gotta earn nothing. He's instantly in North American title contention.
I feel offended by that for some reason. I feel offended by that.
No, it ain't because it ain't because it ain't your old because you a different old. Ty Dillinger he wrestled in black and gold old. Ain't nobody else in NXT right now wrestled in black and gold. He is literally the old head. So he's at least in NXT North American title contention. He might not be in Dragunov contention to die, but he can get Oba contention.
Yeah, I guess it is. It is.
He
What,
might.
it is
He
just,
might be coming started.
It is just him and Dijak, right? That are the ones that were NXT Black and Gold.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Kenny's not old. Kenny is never old. Kenny is Kenny. See?
That's
He's Kendrade.
Rude.
He's Kendango, baby.
That's how we do it, baby.
Let's move on to AEW. Before we get to Revolution, a few things happened yesterday that we kind of needed to talk about one more time.
They
First
convinced
off,
Sting to come out the rafters again.
It wasn't that cool, and now he's gonna die.
I was fearful of that. I was like, oh man, this old man right here.
I was scared of seeing it.
First of all,
you see how slow they dropped him though?
Yo,
first of all, careful they were with
first of all, the Young Bucks done fucked up Ric Flair's prostate with that slow-mo ass slow blow. They hit his ass.
Look like a fucking Mortal Kombat punch. Just
They bless their hearts for wanting to. They just want to be able to work with these legends so bad. And it's like, y'all should have worked with them 10 years ago. Y'all should have been working with them in 2014.
I saw that shit and said, yo, this man, Matthew Jackson, just busted Ric Flair's prostate. You know that old man got the bends on. A colossally bad.
I would stare at Ric Flair at this point. Because ain't nothing about him cool. When he showed up with Mike Tyson calling himself smoking, everybody in the comments was like, he's not even inhaling.
He can't. A mummy can't inhale? Are you kidding me? Motherfucking inhale. And half a lung so. Rick don't have lungs. That motherfucker got a balloon and some dust particles left. He inhaled anything.
That's why everything he sells, I side-eye it. I'm like, dude, you almost died. I know you ain't drinking no Woo energy.
Damn straight eating Woo wings.
You not eating no
wings. No, you're not saying it right. It's wings.
You're not eating none of that shit. Your ass is taking your medication and you sitting your old ass down. You ain't eating, you ain't smoking nothing. You ain't drinking nothing. You eating what the doctor told you to eat. And you out here making us feel like thinking you out here still slanging, out here thinking you still slanging it. No, you not. You and Hulk Hogan are two people. Y'all know where y'all going.
Yo, listen. Ric Flair came down that aisle.
Ric Flair is definitely the Mr. Burns of wrestling. Still trying to make everybody think he young. Are they booing me? Are they boo Earns?
Are they wooing me? No, they're saying wooings.
Oh, boo Earns.
Yo, listen. Yo, Ric Flair's coming down the ramp. Keisha said, I know that ain't Ric Flair. AEW need to go to jail. This man.
AEW going to jail. They getting charged with elder abuse at this point.
Are they booing me, Smithers? No, sir. They're saying woo. They're saying boo or woo. Boo. Staying up there on the rafters. I was saying woo. Oh God, Kenny's dead. We done killed Kenny.
Oh my god, yo, the fact that this man is still walking is crazy.
That man
Oh my
walks. That man walks like he has a constant catheter in. That's
Like he's a
yo,
walking
the way
miracle,
he's
but we're
supposed
supposed to believe that this man is drinking energy drinks.
Ooh.
If Ric Flair drank a real energy drink, his heart would explode.
Exactly.
We talked about it last week about like taking Doritos to people in the 1600s, and they're like their head would explode. That would be Ric Flair if he drank one of his energy drinks right now. There's no way in hell.
Like we're really supposed to believe that this man survived he had survived a plane crash, a broken back, then he had survived all that stuff that happened to him all them years ago. He almost died. We're supposed to believe this man is smoking weed and drinking energy drinks and eating chicken wings. He ain't.
That man is eating grapefruit and taking horse pills. That's all he's doing. He ain't doing nothing.
I can do all three of those things, but I'm 36. Rick can't do none of those. I ain't had none of those. I ain't been in no plane crash, and I ain't almost died. So,
shit, I almost died. I'll tell you right now, I probably can't do an energy drink and wings on the same day. Like that's a risky day for me. Shit.
Exactly. And if I do that, I might get heartburn. So, like.
But today.
But Rick, we're supposed. Rick is doing that, Mongo. Rick doing that.
Of course he is, because you know he's what is it? Space Mountain or Space Hill? Space Ant Hill?
Space Mountain is broke. They gotta put Space WD-40 on Space Mountain.
Tony Khan was asked about future plans today. He had a call, and he was asked about a few things. One was that they do have a disciplinary board when it comes to their wrestlers feeling safe about any kind of sexual misconduct, and they have lawyers. They have people that are, in the field for it, and also Bryan Danielson's on the board for some reason. Don't know why they keep putting Danielson in that spot.
It's always Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson is just their go-to. Like, hey, we got some shit we got to handle. You want to hop in here real quick and just
You want to know who the lawyer probably is?
He's Mr. Feeney. He's Mr. Feeney.
I bet you the lawyer is David Ortonga.
Oh God! But that's not all that was said on the call. He also was talking to about pay-per-view schedule this year. Tony says they're looking to add a few more pay-per-views to their yearly run. He says 9's a sweet spot, but he would like 9 to 12.
Let's go to 12.
Exactly. Do you remember when back when AEW started, we're like, one of the good things about them is we're not gonna have to do a pay-per-view every fucking week. We get 4, yes. So we get proper bills, and now we're damn near close. We're already at 1 every 2 months, basically. So now we're gonna have at least 1 a month, but also we're gonna have months where there's 2 in the month, like when you have All Out and All In.
Oh no,
they are literally.
They trying to bleed motherfuckers dry, bro. They stressing it.
They are literally becoming WCW and fast tracking their way into becoming a WWE light.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that whoop hill would be full of STDs.
Because the best thing about them was they started. That was the best thing about WCW. They only had Starrcade. They had their big four pay-per-views. That was the good thing about WWF at first. They had their big 4 pay-per-views. WCW started the monthly pay-per-views. WWF followed suit.
With the damn In Your House
There was
shows.
No reason for AEW to have to follow suit.
Yeah. And shit, they're wanting you to pay the full fucking $60 a month.
Yeah, that's no good. No bueno.
Oh, yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
No bueno. Mm-hmm.
and he teased something about possibly getting on another streaming service. Something he's been trying to get done
They're
since
not.
the company began, really. But until it actually happens at this point, I don't believe it.
Like, he said they're still working on their deal. When someone brought it up on Twitter, they basically said, like, what do you mean you're still working on their deal? Your deal is out in October. You need to be announcing something. If you're not going to be resigning,
yeah, you better not be looking in October. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
But as far as this week's pay-per-view, before we get to the predictions, a few things sort of put a few wrenches in the plans. First off, the Meat Madness triple threat was postponed, and originally Tony said it was because of injuries to those in the match, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have the All-Star Scramble, I believe is what it is now. Guess who's in the fucking match?
That sounds
Guess who's in the match? All three of those motherfuckers are in the match. So the idea is Tony was going to have them be in the match, but also add random other big men to it. That was where the madness was going to come in. And those people can't be there. So that's why we're doing this instead. But since we were not told that, what we were told was, hey, this Meat Madness three-way match, can't do it. Somebody's hurt. But all three of those guys will be in a match on Sunday anyway. So that's a strange one.
You went from having a match that everybody cared about to a match that no one cares about.
My theory is that Jericho needed to get a match in. And they're like, well, we can change this. And Jericho,
they had him fucking make his former tag team partner throw in the towel for his son last night, and it was pitiful.
Yeah. Like, that was a match that happened. That was
horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't a great episode last night. Also, we touched on it before, but nearly 24 CMLL stars set to lose their work visas due to CMLL having a working relationship with a Texas-based indie promotion who were supposed to be keeping tabs and making sure the visas and everything were done. Apparently something happened paperwork-wise. Something got lost in the shuffle, and he was basically told by the U.S. government, hey, shit didn't work out, and you might be going to jail for fraud. And this just doesn't look good. Yeah.
Yo.
So don't expect to see CMLL stars on there for a little while until this visa.
JBL is at the border with the cow prod again.
Hey, I was just watching the JBL promo after he dropped Ron Simmons. I was just watching that before I got on.
Keith Lee has been sidelined, so I don't know why that would be a problem. Miro has just not been on TV.
Miro got a tooth removed
since
apparently.
December.
He put that on Instagram.
But that's not a reason for him to miss that. Like fucking Cesaro.
Unless Lana is
mid-match.
Unless Lana is like really, really sick again and he's just being by his wife's side. Because remember, she did have to go back into the hospital.
That's possible. But I don't think Miro's injured. I think it's I don't know. Also, we were talking about yesterday how Hangman apparently there's some kind of personal issues going on in Hangman's life. Maybe that's the same for Miro, maybe. But as far as the reason being Miro or Keith Lee are hurt, Keith has been out since December because he was hurt back then. So 2 months out, you wouldn't expect Keith to be in the match anyway. So it just doesn't really make a lot of sense.
That man was just getting healthy. That man is just starting to recover. Because remember, Keith was doing bad for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
One more piece of news before we get into the pay-per-view. Kazuchika Okada is possibly set to arrive next week. As soon as next week, Tony hinted during the press conference today, or during the media call today, that a very big surprise, quote unquote, was happening on next week's Dynamite. And you know how Tony is about his surprises. Sometimes they're great, and sometimes they're nothing.
Straight up booty ass.
But
Bro, here's the thing.
Okada was supposed to have already shown up during February. So since he didn't, people think it's going to be next week.
Here's the thing. It's more than likely Okada and Mercedes if both don't appear at Revolution.
When do they have that? Their was it a Boston show that they're doing that Mercedes might be at? Don't they have something coming up soon?
Oh yeah,
That's
big business.
Big business. Yeah. So yeah,
that's supposed to be the Revolution right after. That's the Revolution after next week because next week is Georgia.
Yeah. So that's all we have for AEW right now. Let's get into predictions.
Okay, 75 matchups. 75 matchups. Let me spark up because it's gonna take a while for us to pick this bitch.
Yeah, y'all go ahead.
I'll go.
And banana. Who is the predictions champion for the viewers, Mongo?
All right. Well, first off, like we already said before, Mike is our current champion for us. But chat, we have a new champion. Probably because the champion here before didn't show up. But
we knew that was going to happen.
The TNA show No Surrender, we got a new champion, and then they tied on tiebreakers for the chamber. So this person pulled a mic. So and a Tito, really. That's also Tito's big plans. At TNA No Surrender. Let's make this a little bit more exciting. At the chamber, Reggie and Batty tied. Reggie and Batty picked all correctly, and then they both had 2 tiebreakers. The night before, Reggie had 6 correct. Batty had 7 correct. Our new champion is Batty.
Yeah, Batty.
Yeah, Batty.
From the forever IC champ to the new predictions viewers champ.
Congratulations, Batty. It's a really Cookies, one of these days you're gonna win it, brother. One of these days you're gonna get it. Just
Cookies, welcome to the club, brother.
So that ain't an invitation, Reggie.
Yeah, it is not. That's don't take that for any different way. So one by choosing ABC over GYV. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, no, you had 5, not 6. You're right about ABC and GYV. She also had MK Ultra, and you had Decay.
I don't even know who the fuck I picked for that, so I don't even care.
I picked Decay.
I had to go back and listen to it because my files got messed up. So I went and re-listened and double checked this shit because I didn't want to have any errors. But yeah, so that was it was close.
I'm picking first, right, Mongo?
No, you're not picking first, Kenny.
I'm picking second.
Oh, me again.
Yes, you're picking second. Matt was in dead last on both shows.
Damn! I thought I lost my tiebreaker on the other show.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, you had NCR, so you didn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Everybody else tied. And then Mike got to retain. But yeah, so unfortunately for Patty, I don't think she's ever successfully defended the belt. So it might be a short reign. But we'll see what happens. Reggie, stop writing down everybody else's picks. That's not what we're here for. I'll take care of that. Stop worrying about that. About everybody else's stuff. That's my job. All right. Are we all ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. I hope you're all in chat because I'm about to do this shit. And once we're done, once we lock it down, it's over. AEW Revolution. Tito, you better be in there somewhere with your picks. AEW Revolution, the first match is that we're going to be starting with is FTR versus the BCC. That is Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli.
FTR.
Yeah. If Tito was on the call, he'd be picking next, but unfortunately he is not. So, empty.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, at least you're not last. I'm picking first.
Give me FTR. After what I saw yesterday, give me FTR.
All right. See, all right. Tito's got FTR.
Batty's got FTR.
I'm going BCC.
Of course you are.
No.
I'm going FTR.
All right. So right now it's just 3 in the chat that are doing this. Okay. FTR. Reggie and Batty both go. Wait, Reggie, I need your pick. And Cookies, I need yours. Batty goes FTR. Reggie goes FTR. All right, Cookies, don't be so upset about the loss, man. You need to get in here and handle some business.
Right, Cookies. If my ass is
No, you
still
know what Cookies does. He gonna wait till we like on the 8th match. Then he'll be like, all right.
And give every single pick at once. Yeah, he does that shit every time. It does it every. I know it does it to piss me off too. He does it just to throw me off my fucking game.
works.
Jesus. Damn, y'all are fucking harsh. All right, next up is Will Ospreay.
About to go back and try and win the viewership.
Right, just to shut Reggie ass up. Shit.
Next up is Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita.
Who? Wait, say it again.
Right. Taking Shitter versus Ospreay.
Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita.
Oh, I heard was Takeshita, so I didn't see. I definitely didn't hear.
Will Ospreay taking on Kesha. She's left the music world and now she's coming to kick ass. Anybody not going Ospreay? Let's go ahead and make this quick. Anybody not going Ospreay? Cool. All right, let's go ahead and
Billy Goat it is.
Yep. Next up is
Maddie said Reggie a bitch.
Damn. Next up is the AEW International Championship. Roderick Strong versus Orange Cassidy.
Roddy.
All right.
Adam!
Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go Orange Cassidy.
What?
Of course you are.
Yep, I'm going Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy got his ass beat last night and has an injured back. Pretty sure they're just fucking with us on that one. I'm gonna go OC. Let's see. Tito goes Roddy as well. Reggie Ospreay.
I don't even watch AEW. So if I went off of this, I am the GOAT.
Batty said Roddy as well.
All right.
Reggie got Roddy.
It's time for Matty Reigns to return in time for Stand and Deliver. Or
Mike,
is it Sacrifice?
Mike, you said Roddy, right?
No.
You said OC?
Yes.
All right. I think
Are we
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice next week?
We usually do their specials, don't we?
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Yep. So Sacrifice next week. Yep. Hey, you get to pick your boy Nick.
Lord.
Golf time, baby.
Yeah. It's Nick time, baby.
There we go. Cookies, your ass better fucking show up or you're out of this. We got the Continental Crown Triple Championship. Bryan Danielson taking on Eddie Kingston. And Bryan whooped Eddie's ass last night.
Stomped him out. Stomped this
I
motherfucker
don't give
out.
a damn. I'm still gonna pick Bryan Danielson. I'm picking Phoenix.
Phoenix. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, give me your Fiends.
I am tired of Eddie Kingston carrying all them belts. Let that man.
He looks so weird. He looks so weird.
I was tired of it when it first
He's like
happened.
an old man. He's like an old man carrying heavy groceries. Like it just
He just looks hurt. I know he's hurting, so it's just like just let him just sit down.
Baddie's going Eddie.
All right, and I'm gonna go Eddie. Tito, still need your pick. Mike, you wanna wait? Oh, there's Tito. Never mind.
Shit, if Eddie wins, Damian Priest about to show up and cash in on him.
All right, Mike, who you got?
Tito got Feeney as well.
I'm gonna go Mr. Feeney, and hopefully at some point we get a match between the AEW International Champion and the AEW Continental Champion.
Mike
So
is
we can
Mike
have
is on his campaign.
AEW Intercontinental Champion.
I mean, he's got a point. He's got.
Anytime we mention any two of those belts, I'm gonna say that statement until Tony.
Mike is just like me on them.
Reggie's going Eddie.
Get rid of these NXT women's tag titles. Ain't no reason.
Right, there's no reason to have those. Tony Khan, I'm gonna say this every week. Whenever those two belts on the line, I'm gonna follow it by.
There's Cookies.
Cookies.
It's about damn time, Cookies. Jesus.
There we go. But yeah, TK, get the shit done. Come on now.
See.
Fuck.
Over here disrespecting us, playing in our faces with some international. I ain't never heard of no international title. That shit sound like ass.
Right.
It's only defended at international airports. Next up is the All-Star Scramble. Which
Speaking of ass, this sounds like a Denny's special, the All-Star Scramble.
Has Chris Jericho. Also, what the fuck is this match? What the do we even get a rule?
It is a Denny's plate.
know.
That's what it is.
One of my tiebreakers is going to be what is this match? But we don't have any clue.
I'm gonna tell you what this match is. It is what I would order at Denny's if I went to Denny's.
We've got Chris Jericho, who just could not help himself. He had to get on this card.
The Jericho versus gonna get in this, damn it.
We've got the three guys that were supposed to be in the Meaty Madness match, or whatever the fuck it was
why
called.
are we not having Meaty Madness?
I don't know. I don't know, Matt. It's
we know why we're not having it. Jericho said, "See, all that meat, that's nice and all, but you know what you're missing? Jericho."
That's my theory.
Sure.
That's my
You know
theory. Jericho was like, I need to get a match, Tony.
Jericho legit looked at that matchup and hit them with the "Ain't nobody came to see you, Otis."
Right.
That's exactly what Jericho.
Who gonna sing Judas? Who gonna sing Judas, Tony? Who gonna sing Judas?
They don't sing any other songs. It's just Judas. So it's Jericho versus Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs versus Lance Archer versus Hook versus Brian
Don't
Cage.
die.
I know. Hook. So spoilers for Rampage. Hook wins a qualifier. Hook versus Brian Cage versus Dante Martin versus Magnus.
So 3 non-meaty men in a meat. That was the 3 non-meaty men in a Meat Madness match. Jericho, Dante Martin, and someone else you named that's not meaty.
Hook,
and Magnus.
Yeah.
Now also Magnus, I'm pretty sure is a CMLL star.
Remember, not everybody from CMML is.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't think he is part of the list because
he's reported by association.
Hold on, I got one question. What kind of deal did AEW and CMML have where CMML is okay with their champions constantly losing on AEW television? El Viejito del Vikingo stayed losing.
They just have to be on fucking TV. I think that's their fucking deal. It's ass.
Like
they should want their
this kid last night. First off, the belt that he had was crazy. The historic Intercontinental Junior Heavyweight Championship. Whatever the fuck that belt. That's a wild ass name for a belt to have. Okay, but you are okay with your champion losing.
Right. I think it's what Matt said. They just kind of want to have him on TV. But as long as they're not working with AAA, they can lose. You know, they just don't want to be associated. It's gang warfare for some reason, and over in Mexico, luchador shit must be just fucking intense. It must be.
Well, found out
terrifying.
So apparently, CMLL is the longest wrestling promotion in history.
Probably.
They began in they said 1939 or some shit like that.
Probably, yeah.
Dang.
That makes sense, yeah. Names again: Jericho,
These nuts,
Wardlow, Hobbs, Lance Archer,
up your button around the corner,
Hook. What the fuck are they doing with Hook? Hook, Brian Cage,
booty scratcher,
Magnus,
butt scratcher,
and then Dante Martin,
butt scratcher.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 people. Just honestly, I really don't think it matters. The winner of this gets a shot at the World Championship. If that helps y'all narrow shit down,
they're gonna lose.
Also, if this affects y'all's pick for the Danielson match, the stipulation is if Danielson loses, he has to shake Eddie's hand.
Well, if Danielson loses, he has to shake Eddie's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my pick of Danielson.
Okay.
That's his ass.
Just in case if that affected y'all at all, that's stipulation.
No. So this 1972.
There's real sportsmanship in the ring tonight. Gotta see the great sportsmanship. Just sound like what the fuck was this? Soley, Gordon Soley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
He wins tonight. He's gonna shake his hand, ladies and gentlemen.
He's gonna shake his hand in the middle of that ring, ladies and gentlemen. We got a live 500 person crowd tonight.
Right here
to see if Haystack Johnson will shake the hand of jumping Jimmy Jack. Matt, who you got?
Oh, for which match? This
for the Denny special.
Who? Yeah, just give me Hook. I'll
Hook.
be a hooker.
All right. Reggie's also going Hook. And that's all I got. Okay.
I'm going Wardlow.
All right. Reggie says Hook. I'm trying to base this off.
I know
of
who we not
win the world
going.
title. Like if Joe wins the
Jericho.
world title, it could be Hook and it could be Wardlow. If it's Swerve, it could be Hook or it could be Dante Martin or Jericho. Yeah, I'm gonna go Wardlow.
Jericho need to be going to the jail universe. That's where he need to be going. That's where he need to be going. He need to be going to jail.
Tito with the realest statement on the chat today. Lance Archer ain't winning shit.
Yeah, I forgot.
There's two things we know. Lance Archer ain't winning, and he's going to have a weave in. Those are the two things we know for sure.
Damn. Yeah, the Murder Hawk gonna be.
Those are your two guarantees.
He gonna make sure that weave is popping.
It don't always be. Your man is coming with some horrible yarn. Some days.
That's when he been on that. That's when he been on that messed up. He been on the red eye flight. That's when that shit. He be looking busted. He just got off the plane, just looking jacked up.
You better get a bonnet for them. You better get a bonnet for them braids, nigga.
He gonna be slayed on Sunday. He probably got here today. He ain't had time to get rested. He gonna have that weave looking all nice. Just to
wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? It depends on what city they. What city is this shit in again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're in North Carolina. I can't remember the city, but this is Sting's.
Oh, they're in North Carolina. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they in Charlotte. Oh, yeah. He gonna see a black beautician. He gonna get regular braids.
Mike, who you got?
Not Warlord's braids.
Braids by.
We got Dante for cookies. Reggie has Hook, and Batty has Hook.
Braids by Tony Khan.
Cookies. Pick somebody else. No, I'm not letting you put that down. Pick somebody else. Come on.
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna let it slide this time.
Nah. Fuck that. Nah, come on, man. You're gonna have a fighting fucking chance. If you're gonna go down, go down swinging. Come on, you don't never see me being like dead. Like,
Let him pick him.
Yeah, for real. Pick somebody else.
Pick somebody else.
Pick somebody else.
Pick somebody else, bro. We ain't letting that go down.
You see that?
Nah.
This is why I'm everybody's favorite. I was over here like, hey, let him pick who he gonna pick.
Hey, Cookies. You become family, brother, on this podcast, so we're gonna have to keep it a buck with you. Dante ain't winning that shit.
Right. Like,
I said, pick who you gonna pick.
Yeah, Matt fucked up in the game. Matt fucked up. Matt, like, yeah, pick who you want to pick. I know that nigga ain't winning, so that's the point for me. At least we looking out for you, like, yo, nah, don't do that. Don't do that, yo. Matt trying to play that I'm a nice guy. No, he ain't. He gonna let you fucking do that fucked up pick. Like, that's on you, nigga. Whatever you want to do. Like
AEW. It never makes sense in AEW.
All right. Okay, bet. That's better.
Okay.
That's better. We'll take that.
Gave us Scorpio Sky as TNT champion, and then he gone. So,
but still, not no fucking Dante Martin. Get the fuck out of here. Not no world championship, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Now watch Dante win. All right, watch Dante win.
All right, Mike.
I pick Hook. Hey, Cookie. Matt is trying to sabotage your pick so Betty can keep the belt. And we
Right. That's what that's all
Tho-
about. Right there,
those
man.
two are in cahoots with each other. That's collusion, is what that is. That's
Right. Collusions.
we know all about collusion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Next
yeah.
up is
Collusion.
next up is the TNT Championship. Daniel Garcia taking on Christian Cage.
Christian.
All right.
Yeah,
Anybody not going Christian?
Give me Daniel Garcia. Me. I'm going with Daniel Garcia. I'm going Daniel Garcia with this one.
I'm also going Daniel Garcia.
I think
well, look at
right, my man Swivel Hips going. My man Swivel Hips, I think, gonna take it, yo. I think Swivel Hips takes it. And he does the dance with the belt on.
Damn.
and I'm gonna be right there for it.
And Mongo hates him for that dance.
Batty's taking Garcia. Christian is Reggie's taking Christian.
Look,
You just hate that dance. I'm just saying that's that shit. That's that shit right there.
I do like that dance though. I don't know why Mongo hates
it.
That dance be hitting.
That's that shit right there.
I don't know what it is about it. Every time I see that dance, I get a little angry. I don't know.
Nah.
What that's
That's
about.
that shit right there.
That's the new age Alex Wright, man. That's the new age Alex Wright right there.
All right. Okay, all right. Confession time. I fucking hate Alex Wright. I don't like Alex Wright.
I only liked him for that dance on WCW.
Right,
AEW
that dance was it. That dance was it. Other than that,
what was that?
I ain't know nothing about that dude in WCW besides what he did on the video game.
Was that the game where like you pick somebody and like the wrestler would like give you an intro, and he went, "I'm gonna win this one, I promise." Like he had like a really weird like Looney Tunes ass.
It was supposed to have been German. That's why.
That wasn't German. That was fucking.
I know.
That was Tweety Bird.
That was Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
That was Jack Swagger.
Suffering succotash. We the
All
people.
Right. Tito, I still need your pick, and Cookies, I still need your pick. And Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Don't get quiet now, Negro. Take yourself off mute.
And Mike.
Tito's taking Christian.
Right, no.
Oh, I'm taking Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Somebody else takes Christian besides me.
I was also a fan of Norman Smiley's dance, Reggie.
Norman Smiley's dance was the shit.
Yeah.
Big wiggle.
If somebody you know doesn't like Norman Smiley's dance, you don't need to know them. You don't need to associate with them.
Greatest WCW hardcore champion ever.
Listen,
Him and Fit Finley.
And if anybody has a problem with Prince Nana's version of his Swerve while they drive, wait, Cookies, you went back to the other match? You said give you Cage?
I think he means Christian Cage.
Hey.
Christian. Duh.
But I say that's even a worse pick than Dante. Did y'all see the video of that dude in the crowd dancing to Nana to the swerve?
Fast forward.
Too fast. Yeah.
The man was like,
no. I didn't see that.
Yeah, your man was on fast forward.
His lips were pressed. He was like, getting this shit.
I know the person next to him was just looking at him like, this motherfucker. Whose man's is this? He come here alone.
Oh shit. Next up is the TNT Championship. It is not the TNT. Sorry, it is the Tag Team Championship. The Young Bucks taking on Sting and Darby Allin. Anybody not going the Young Bucks?
I will be going myself and my brother.
There we go. Bucks it is. Gonna put Bucks across the board.
Matt and Nick Jackson.
You know what, Matt? I'll be Nick Jackson because I stay with a back injury. I'll be Nick Jackson. I stay with a back injury. I'll be Nick Jackson.
Always, the joke with me, I'm always cracked up. I said, me and Jackson have made. I said we've been so many tag teams. We literally became one half of the Young Bucks with Matt Jackson.
Right. I stay with back issues. Yeah, I'll take Nick. Fuck it. Sound about right.
All right.
Sting
Anybody
gonna
not,
finally retire, everybody.
anybody not going Tony Storm for the Women's Championship? Is anybody here picking Deonna Purrazzo?
Can't believe it's 2024 and Sting is retiring
Again.
And
again.
but the thing about it is though, he's one of the few people that still actually had one more run in him to say, all right, this is finally gonna be my last run. Your man took every smart bump possible in this AEW run. I give that man total credit. He did nothing beyond his limit. He was like, you know what? I can do this little table spot right here. This is cool. I'm not jumping too far down. I can fuck with this. I can take a couple of slams. Okay, we good. I'm not jumping off of nothing. No, you're not hitting me with this steel chair. No, you're not hitting me with that. I'll hit you with this bat that I've always carried. Yes, and that's what it's gonna be. I appreciate that. That man stayed in his limit and made this run count.
Like, I appreciate. I would say, like, I would put this run, everything Sting has done in AEW, and everything Sting did in TNA. Put those two eras together and say that is Sting's whole second half. Take everything WWE out. That's Sting's whole. That's the second half of his career, and boom, this is going to be cherry on top for a great career.
Mongo, here's something that you would think you would never hear me say. I actually don't mind Sting being tag team champ. I don't mind this old man being champ. You know why? Look how long it took him to actually get a belt. He did everything he was supposed to. Your man went there and put over a talent that he felt comfortable could be the next generation. And he literally put Darby Allin over.
Yeah, he did.
And he's also not holding this belt for longer than like a few weeks.
Exactly. Exactly. He did what you're supposed to do if you're an old head coming back.
You know why, though? You know why? It's because he already got past his prime titles out of the way when he was in TNA.
Right.
He already handled all that. Got himself another NWA championship, 3 more TNA championships. He's fine. He doesn't need any more world titles. He's good. By the way, TNA did put up a 4-hour-long best of Sting in TNA video. If anybody wants to see that,
shout out to their
I might do that.
I will watch that.
Sting in TNA
was awesome.
Still could go. He could still go pretty damn well. It was pretty, even like into like his last end of his career there, he was still going. He got a little crazy. He got a little nuts.
Joker Sting was awesome.
But it was fun. Joker Sting was great. Joker Sting going into Eric Bischoff's office and leaving an open cage in there, and a fucking raven flew out and started attacking him. And I was like, all right, this is peak. It's peak cinema right here.
Like those years off where he just waited on his WCW contract to just get paid out, and then he popped up in TNA, like served him so well. It just preserved him to just go off in TNA. You were getting WCW level Sting at a TNA price.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I can fuck with that.
I Sting definitely. I'm not gonna say they were his best years, but we got a lot out of Sting in TNA.
Right.
He showed up for work. He was showing up. Next up is the final match, the main event, the AEW World Championship. Swerve Strickland versus Hangman Page versus Samoa Joe.
Swerve when I drive. Swerve when I walk. Swerve forever. It better be Swerve, because if it's not Swerve, Tony Khan gonna just get destroyed on Twitter. So better be Swerve.
Tony Khan. I'm going Swerve, and Matt, I'm going to add on to your statement just to put even more pressure on Tony Khan and making sure it's Swerve. Tony Khan, there's already a narrative going around that you do not like black folk.
Right.
If you don't let Swerve win, that's going to confirm it, brother. So I hate to say this. You better go ahead and get this affirmative action and make Swerve the champion. Just to shut us fans up.
No, I cook cookies.
Yeah. Why Cookies talk about us darkies? Why Cookies be the same complexion as Drake?
Hey, Cookie's gonna be on his worst behavior.
Cookies love you, brother.
Remember?
Yo. Tito's taking Samoa Joe. Reggie's taking Swerve.
Let's see. All right.
Touche. 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 Touche.
Why am I catching strays? That's my question. I don't know.
Bravo, Cookies.
Because your ass is at the barbecue. So you catch it when you come to the barbecue. Everybody that's there catch it.
Damn, son.
God damn. Kenny, you said you were going Swerve?
You damn right.
All right. Mike, I'm going to go Samoa Joe. So that's everybody except Mike.
How can I not go Swerve? Listen. Me and Prince not best friends.
I ain't best friends with none of them. I'm just picking Swerve because it's like, all right, just get this over with. Like, just give
Reggie,
him the title.
Reggie, you asked for it. You're out here like throwing shit right at people.
Actually, Tito, brother, I've seen you in the winter and I've seen you in the summer. Wintertime, you and Mongo running neck and neck. You and Mongo running neck and neck. Summertime is when you beat him out. But wintertime, oh no. Yeah, Reggie. Yeah, you be asking for it, brother.
I'm going Swerve. It's time. It's time.
Batty's taking Swerve. Cookies, who you taking?
He's taking Joe.
Oh, right.
All right. Now
just one season.
Now comes the fun part of the night.
Oh no! I was like, oh yeah, we're done. No, I forgot all about
No, the fuck we're not. 3 tiebreakers, baby, and y'all are gonna love these.
Yo,
Oh,
you
sure.
actually sit down and think about these. That's what I don't like about you. All right, like you really put thought into making sure we don't have fun with these predictions, and I really dislike you for that. Okay,
I like
I just want to let you know that.
I mean, I like tiebreakers because that's where
I
we
have
actually
fun.
win.
Yeah, exactly. That's where we actually get
I
the
bet you do have fun. I bet the hell you do.
Right.
Mike, I don't want to hear you say shit.
Last, but
I don't want to hear you say shit, Mike. You
won.
won. You won off tiebreakers. You got saved on tiebreakers. I don't want to hear you say a fucking word. Just give me your answer.
And I always lose off of fucking tiebreakers.
You always
stay
tie.
losing.
Anytime you're tied for first, you never get the right tiebreakers. You always end up tying, or you end up losing by the tiebreaker. They never go in your favor.
So remember what happened before I won the belt, right? I had the most tiebreakers, but I picked fucking Joe Gacy. So you know what? Hey, I deserve this. I deserve this title reign.
You deserve to lose for picking Joe Gacy.
I did.
That's on you.
I did.
Yeah.
I did, but guess what? I got it right back.
Well, here we go. So I already mentioned before that in the Continental Classic Triple Crown match, if Danielson loses, he has to shake Eddie's hand.
Ass.
Right? The first question is, after that match, regardless of who wins or loses, what does Brian Danielson do? Jesus Christ, Daniel Bryanson. What does Brian Danielson do to Eddie Kingston? Shake his hand, kick him in the nuts, walk away, show disrespect. What does he do?
Wait, say that one more time.
All right.
No, I'm sitting here texting, so I'm like.
All right. So, like I said, for the Continental Classic match, if Brian loses, he has to shake Eddie's hand.
Okay.
What I'm saying for the first question, regardless of who wins, what does Brian Danielson do after the match? Does he shake his hand? Does he kick him in the nuts? Does he walk away disrespectful like? Does he slap him in the face? Like, what does he do?
Okay. One time I can't use Legos. He's not shaking his hand because he's not losing because I picked him to win. But he's gonna kick him in the nuts.
All right.
Tito says he walks away talking shit.
And shout out to it being the last day of Black History Month. So even though I said kick him in the nuts, it's stomp him in the nuts, stomp him in the nuts, stomp him in the nuts, stomp him in the nuts. Off of Boondocks.
Yo, fuck my job because they forgot that this year was a leap year, so we had one more day in the month for Black History, so they automatically changed up the music already. Because all February we was getting black jams at work on the little radio station that they be playing. Today they forgot it was the fucking 29th. That shit is automatic. Right, that's exactly what the fuck came on today too.
You left, and I'm black, y'all, and you walked in, it's not unusual.
Yo, fucking, when I clocked out last night, that shit said, "Return of the Mac." There it is. I was fucking jamming on my way out the door. Like, yeah. I walked in today.
Like,
it was
first, baby.
Don't take from me. I'm like, what? I'm like, when did we get this back? I had Billy Ocean yesterday, Caribbean Queen. Now, what the fuck is this? Cotton Eye Joe. God damn it. Y'all forgot. We got one more day. Y'all forgot this was a leap year. We had one more day. Give me the auxiliary chord again.
Reggie goes, shakes hand. Batty says, fuck you, and then says, kick him with the nuts. Is that kicking Brian kicking him with the nuts, or you kicking me in the nuts?
I'm thinking her kicking you.
Right.
I'm thinking her kicking
I
you.
want they both.
Shakes hand.
Right.
Both.
Shakes his hand. Shakes his hand.
I'm gonna go with he slaps Eddie and then shakes his hand.
Slap and shake. That's that usually goes for about $50 on the right street.
Side note, I love the concept of New Japan's cage match. Like, I guess that's a cage. I guess that's a cage. It's something.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, so I need to look it up. What
It's like
what is it?
Kind of like the Elimination Chamber, just with the roof cut off of it, but that's their cage. It's not even as high as the Elimination Chamber. It's like a lot of the Elimination Chamber cut off. That's their cage. I'm like, all right.
That's a very small. I wonder if what their ruling is on cage matches.
Right.
If theirs is like you do the cage, do you have to escape it? Like I know that's a WWE creation, the escaping the cage thing. So maybe this just like
they can walk in, like dude, like it's kind of like has a chamber door to it. Also, so I was like, all right, that's a weird looking cage.
I'm gonna say Brian shakes his hand. Mike, what you gonna say?
He gives him the old shake his hands, then kicks him in the nuts.
Damn.
All right, so Kenny goes for the slap and shake, and you go for the shake and kick. All right.
Yep.
So
yeah, I just went for one kick. Kick him in
shake
the nuts.
Next up is any surprise debut or return. If no, that's it. Just no. But if yes, I need you to give a name.
And if you had Sean Spears, I'm sorry, he's in NXT now.
And that ain't happening.
Does Okada count?
Yeah, because he's not expected to be there, so he would count.
Cookie says Mercedes.
Batty has Mercedes as well.
It's not a bad pick. Again, you can say no. Just reminding y'all that's an option. No is an option.
No. No,
That's saying no.
No, 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 no. No.
Let's see. The question, Reggie, is: are there any surprise debuts or returns? You can say no, or if you're saying yes, I need you to name who it is specifically. If they're like, let's say Okada and Mercedes both show up, as long as you pick one of them, you get it. I just need one name.
Yeah, go ahead and say somebody go debut. Go ahead, y'all.
Just one name, Tito. You can't do both. One name.
So you got to pick between Mercedes and Okada. Oh, That's why I said no.
Mm-hmm.
In the words of Rez,
I'm gonna go with the good.
No.
I'm gonna go with the big old no as well. Let me sign me up for one of those. Sign me up for one of those no's.
I'm also saying no.
No.
You're going Mercedes.
Wait a minute. That's a cage? That shit that's wrapped around the ring like that?
Yeah. cage match. That's why I was like, okay.
That shit is kind of dope.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. It's different.
Cool. I'm like, all right. It's like a cell chamber.
Right, like a cell chamber, half note.
Right.
In honor of Michael Kyle for my wife and kids.
Nah.
Nah.
All right. Watch Tito win off this one tiebreaker. Last question of the night. Is there a turn, betrayal, or twist in the Ospreay Takeshita match? If yes, who is it? So, like, is one of them turning on Don? You know, or are they gonna all jump Ospreay after he wins? Shit like that.
Ospreay
Nah.
is going to get attacked by the family after winning. Yeah. Because Don is probably going to be like, oh, you against us.
He's going to bring out a
Oh, you know what? No.
Takeshita holding his head.
I got
Ospreay is going to save Takeshita. He's going to save him. Because
Ospreay
he's
saves
going
him
to
after he loses.
Takeshita's going to lose, and he's going to get beat down for losing. Ospreay is going to save Takeshita from getting that ass jumped, from getting jumped.
Will saves Takeshita.
Yeah.
Tito has jumped. Tito has a family turning on Ospreay. Kenny says no.
You know what? Hold on, Mongo. Give me the family turning on Ospreay, but I'm doing like a double turn because Fletcher is going to come to Ospreay's aid.
All right, so turn on Ospreay, but Fletcher saves Will. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Mike. This is Cincinnati right here. Strawberry banana.
Ooh. Oh, Urban Artifact.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
They do a whole bunch. They do a bunch of like fruit. They do a whole bunch of fruit and vegetable type of beers and sours. It'd be like actually tasty too. So this was good. It was like 7%.
I see them at Kroger. I want to say.
Yeah, they stuff be good.
Mongo.
Give me a pack. Give me a pack this weekend.
God damn it.
Betty says, "How's the tags well?"
Okay, so
Yes, cookies.
okay, so Cookies is going with Matt's answer. Reggie's going with Kenny's answer, and Batty says Hobbs attacks Will.
I love how they're trying to dramatize them throwing these chairs over this little ass fence.
Right. This shit ain't nothing but the fence
over there.
Right. This shit ain't nothing but the fence that fucking your grandma got in her backyard.
Right.
Nobody turns Sunday.
This shit ain't nothing but an open privacy fence that you get for your house. That's all this shit is. It's a regular privacy fence. This ain't no cage match.
I'm gonna see
They over here in a secure swimming pool.
Mongo. Nobody. I'm going with nobody turns.
Okay. All right.
He's gonna get
I'm gonna say
on Wednesday.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna say Takeshita gets kicked out if he loses.
Yeah, he's gonna get his ass whipped. Gonna get kicked out Wednesday with an ass whipping.
All right.
Time for Matty Rage to return.
Batty, I need your answer.
She said Hobbs attacks Will.
Sacrifice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Time to retain, baby. We're gonna take this show to sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm get one more week out of this belt, and then I'm going to lose it. Shit, this last month of fucking wrestling is going to be ridiculous for this.
Right.
I'm gonna do predictions every fucking week.
Oh yeah, because at the sacrifice, that's when it gets real, y'all. Because Saturday is a double day. You get Stand to Deliver at 1:30 in the afternoon, and then you get WrestleMania Night 1.
Yep.
Remember last year, I went in.
Sound like I gotta take off. It sound like I gotta take off that weekend.
Gotta take off the whole fucking weekend. Shit, I'm gonna be working that weekend. That's my busiest weekend.
This cage looks like a playpen for dogs.
It does. It's a privacy fence.
All right. Anybody want to make any last second changes before I lock this in?
Oh no, I'm good. It's just AEW.
Right.
If I lose, I just hope I don't come in last because I'm tired of picking first.
Ha 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 ha. Welcome to my past 3 years.
Tito wants you to repeat his picks. Apparently, he said in our chats. Never mind.
I'll put him in the chat before the show.
And this pay-per-view, it's Sunday, so yeah. Welcome back to Sunday pay-per-views.
Right.
Well,
all right. Is there anything else we should cover? Or we gonna call it at this point? I think we've been sufficiently electrifying.
Listen, I done laughed at Ric Flair for 15 minutes. I'm good for the night.
SmackDown should be awesome tomorrow. Everybody will be there. The Rock, Roman, Cody, everybody. So that should be awesome. I don't know about any matches, but that's about it.
That's about all we have right now. Unless any big news happens tomorrow, I think we're going to do another Friday off just because there's not really a reason to do it. But if any news happens that y'all hear about, we'll probably be on at 6. But there's a way for y'all to find out.
Hold on. Big happy birthday to Lily.
Happy birthday, Lily.
Happy birthday, Lily.
11 years old. Yeah.
Happy birthday. Damn, Tito's gonna start fighting boys soon. It's gonna be getting to the point. Tito's gonna start kicking little boys in the chest.
I've been doing it for years. I'm already a couple of decades in the game.
Oh yeah, Kenny. We just saying Kenny the cleaner, Kendrade the cleaner. We're the same Kenny.
Exactly. I got that name for a reason.
He already an expert.
Daddy, I'm on my way. Yep, be right there. Just let Daddy grab his gloves.
Y'all see that commercial where the girl's crying in her room and she's like, he's in all my my tags or whatever, and the mom was like, we can cut tags off or whatever, trying to make her feel better.
Right.
It's some commercial about adoption, and I'm just like, yeah, what they don't show you is the dad going to that guy's house and kicking the shit out of him.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Bro, did y'all see Dijak lifting 250 pounds with his fucking the insides of his elbows earlier? What the fuck? Dude. What is he training for? What is he training for? That's not a wrestling thing you're doing.
He's
polar bears?
He must know something. It could be polar bears. He must know something's coming. The apocalypse is coming.
He about to destroy Gacy.
Maybe he's training for Baki. Maybe there's a real life Baki that's about to come
Oh,
and he's
boy.
training for
Real?
him.
Oba.
Like, I mean,
what's that dude? What's that dude's name that has the big wife in Baki?
oh, not even.
Biscuit Olivier.
Yes. 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 There we go. That's over.
Y'all gotta if y'all haven't seen Baki yet, y'all that's some crazy shit. That
Listen,
Kenny
Baki
turned me on to that a few years back. Holy shit!
Baki is about a teenage boy who's the king of underground mixed martial arts tournaments,
Oh, goodness.
whipping
And
ass.
they,
Right.
I mean, they kick these shit. People's necks get broken, their arms get ripped off, someone gets their face bit off.
Oh, my
Mhm.
God.
Christ. Muhammad Ali's son gets his ass whooped. Like, it's a crazy.
And Mongo, if you can find it somewhere, you need to go back and watch the ones that are in Japanese with the English
OG
subtitles,
stuff?
so you can get the backstory, the real the backstory on Baki, and watch how his father actually kills his ass.
Bro,
What is this, a
they
movie?
fight. Oh shit!
It's a
TV show.
series.
It's a series.
Where can I find this?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
Oh.
the newer Baki is
divided
on
into, like,
Netflix.
It's divided into like 3 different shows. It's like Baki the Grappler, and then Baki
Mhm.
Hamna, I think is the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That man goes to jail solely to beat someone's ass. Like, he intentionally gets arrested because he's like, I heard this guy knows how to fight, and goes and beats the shit out.
Lord.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
This is funny. Like, the way they set up fights, they'll like intentionally fuck themselves over because, like, I hear that prison guard, you know, he used to be a Golden Gloves champion.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. The most testosterone-filled shit you have ever seen.
Yeah. It's nothing that as you can sit there for a date night unless your girl is into anime that you're gonna say, hey baby, I got this new thing we should try to watch. She's gonna look at you like, did he just rip his eye out? What do you have me watching right now? Like, unless your girl is into anime.
Why is that guy fighting naked? What the fuck? He's not naked. He's
Right.
got a cloth on. You know, it's different. It's
Right.
you don't see dick. It's all right. It's okay. You watch Game of Thrones, you can watch this.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
But folks, don't forget to always follow us at facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and twitch.tv/Under the Ring Pod. Also, you can find us at Linktree/Under the Ring Pod, where you'll see our individual handles. You got the man behind the boards, Mr. Greg Bush SK. You got me, Rock Ribs 44. You got our boy Mike, Mr. Fresh Beard. You got Matt, the right answer. In the chat, Tito Boriel Mariente, and our local correspondent, Justin D. Baxley. Thank you, folks, for joining us. Like Mongo said, we're going to take a little, unless some crazy shit happens, more likely going to catch you back here on Mondays. Oh, man.
Eastern time.
Hey.
Shout out to my dude. Great time, miss.
Y'all have a great weekend.